believe twice. Second time, boys. We're going to talk about it when we come back.
All right, guys, we're back,
That's right.
and we're here to stay. And I'm gonna put something up for you guys. It's gonna stay up for about 30 minutes, and I'll do this periodically out of the show. You read that bottom goddamn line, guys. Hit the damn thumbs up button.
Hit it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, you guys are killing us for not hitting the thumbs up. But I know you guys, and I'm not talking about you guys who are watching the show live. I'm talking about you guys who are watching the show after the show,
Right.
and the recording. And
we got a good percentage going right now. We got 6 and 4.
oh yeah, it's
Keep
still
going.
growing. Yeah, it's still
That's
growing. I'm trying to check YouTube. That's what I'm trying to check. What the hell is going on? There it is. All right, we're on Twitch. We're on Locals, we're on Rumble, and we're on the nasty YouTube. And the channel I like to thank the most. Let me see, where is it at? Where's my
Let's get ready to rumble.
So
That's hot.
you like that?
Oh, yeah,
Go straight into music right there.
That's right.
And so let's go ahead and thank who provides for the show, and that is Saber Team Goddamn Tactical. And I got
That's right.
there you go, Al.
Yep. So if you need anything firearms related and training wise, reach out. Saber Team Tactical. We're here for you. You go to the website, which we're going to go through in a few minutes. But first, we're going to talk about Right to Bear. Right to Bear, your protection plan. That's what you need. You need a protection plan. If you carry a gun on a regular basis, if you plan on defending yourself at all for any reason, if you decide that you're going to stand your ground and take a stand, Right to Bear is the company for you. Reach out to them, take a look at what they offer. We like it because it's a plug and play system where if you need something, you just go and plug in. And if you live in one state and you want to travel to another state, you want state to state coverage, click that. You want to stay in your own state, you never leave home, whoop, click that. Family members, click that. You get involved in a situation and your gun's going to get confiscated as evidence, they're going to cover one for you. Yeah, you can't sleep at night. You got some issues going on. You can't sleep. They'll cover you. They got psychological services, all of those things. It's all inclusive. They look out for you. They're there for you. The very first phone call that you make, this is the most important part. The very first phone call that you make is to a lawyer that's representing Right to Bear. Everything is confidential. Client privilege. That's what you want. So take a look at it. Let us know what you think about it. And we keep saying we haven't had anybody say anything bad. I had guys that question it, and I was able to direct them to the right people to get the answers. If you use SABER, Saber, you get a discount.
Yeah,
Make it a little bit easier for you for the entire year, not just a one-time thing. For the entire year, that's your first year, you will get a discounted rate. Check them out.
Yep, can't go wrong. And Unfolding Joker, thank you for stopping through. And I also want to say I saw oh, look at that, it went to the top. Isn't that neat? And I saw on the channel, I saw Coach and Big Shooter. You guys said hello before the channel was, I think it was still coming up, so I won't be able to get you guys up at all and show you on the screen. And also I see Dear Sarge in here too, and he's saying what's up, Big Shooter. And
Yep.
thank you guys.
they reacquaint every week. And we
They do?
appreciate you guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see all the cross hellos and greetings going on.
Right.
Also, we got an issue with YouTube, but I'm gonna say hi to all the guys on YouTube.
Yeah, we do have some guys on
I see
YouTube.
some guys on YouTube. We appreciate it. All the love.
Yeah, you guys on YouTube, go ahead and get a Rumble account so you guys can see it over on Rumble and see it's in our full effect and glory. You know what I'm saying? But you're
That's it.
actually seeing what we're doing on Rumble. You're seeing it on YouTube too. So
The
yeah,
finished product.
yeah, the finished product. So there you go, Al.
All right. So this is what we do on a regular basis. We are firearms instructors, Saber Team Tactical LLC, and we provide training. Our main thing is a private one-on-one that kicked off real good during the pandemic, and then we just continued it. We work with you. We do an assessment, find out where you are as far as your shooting, and then we move from there. So we don't bring you in and say, okay, you need to do our one-on-one class, and it's the only way we're going to work with you. We don't do that. We bring you in, pay attention. We have the experience to recognize it. If you challenging it, I got a couple guys, they challenge me all the time. We're all going back and forth. And that's what happens. Once you get to a certain level, you can only build and maintain it, right? That's what we do. One of those things where we bring you in and we pay attention to what you need, and then we make the assessment and we work from there. We all three of us, we go from right there, we build on it and keep it. But any of the titles that you see, we do the same thing with semi-automatic rifles. We do the same thing with shotguns, pistols. Hell, if you want to come out and like big shooter, we talk about revolvers all the time. Bring your revolvers out. I'm a revolver guy. That's where I cut my teeth. I love revolvers, so we can get down with that. We got a class coming up. What's it? The next one is it October?
September 29th.
There you go. Thank you. September
Stop the
29th.
bleed.
Stop the bleed. Very good class. It's a class where you will learn how to triage folks as well as to apply tourniquets and Israeli gauze. Israeli bandages. And the key to it is controlling the blood flow that's being released, and you want to stop that. The next thing is keeping people from going into shock, right? Those triage, those things that you need to do, and what needs to be done first. So we do multiple opportunities for you to do that to a point where you have a sound foundation and confidence when you leave, so that you can do it on your own and practice on your own. We also show you the difference between the cheap eBay and the crap that's out there on the internet versus the things that you need. The real stuff. We put those things to work. We show you what to look for. And the biggest part of this class to me is the smoke, the confusion. If you will go there and you come in and you don't have anybody and we put you with someone else, you now have to work in concert with that person. So it's a little bit of chaos, but we control it. And that controlled chaos, you can't get anywhere. You can't get it. I've spoken to recently different instructors that we see from time to time, and one of the things that these guys are asking about, they ask about the class, and I could tell they want to know, where it stems from, and it's my man right there between the combination now. But he's the one that where you at? This
I'm
way?
right there. Yeah,
that way. That
somewhere. I'm on another screen, so.
But yeah, it's one of those things where you see a need and you feel a gap, and I'm telling you, you can take multiple stop the bleed classes, but you'll never take one like this. Most of the people are showing you how to stop the bleed, but not putting you in action like if it was really happening. This is the closest we can get to a real live incident, as opposed to somebody really getting hurt. And I've watched guys who have experience. You see them get almost to the point where they're about to nut up, and then they calm down and we talk them through it, and then they get things going, and they remember, basically like ABCs. They go 1, 2, 3, and they realize, okay, this is what's important now, and they move from there. It's a wonderful class. It's a class that I would offer to everyone, because it's not only gunshot wounds, but also incidents and accidents that happen, and you're the first person there, or you have a loved one involved. You need to be able to do something as opposed to take your camera out and record the incident. But yes, it's a great class. And then at the end of the year, November 3rd, I can go on and on about that.
I know you can.
I really like it.
You know what? The first time you saw me do that class, what was your reaction?
Man, you had me on the gunner. I was the gunner. Back then we did it differently. And you had me with the AK, and I was loving it. But then when I was watching what the folks were doing, it was like, okay, all right. It was one of those things where elevated. You gave people experiences that they wouldn't get anywhere. People who are not military, people not law enforcement, but they were getting that level of training where role playing,
Mm-hmm.
the confusion where, not to give it up, but where you say right arm, left leg, and then
Mm-hmm.
you got somebody putting the tourniquet on the opposite side, and you're going, that's not their right, that's yours.
Right.
And then
Right.
they look down and go, oh yeah, that's right. And without having real blood or even a marker, but you told them that, and now they have to remember depending on which side you're on, that's the opposite of you. So
Mm-hmm.
it was that confusion, which can happen in real life,
Right.
and when you're triaging somebody and you can't see through their clothes, you have to cut the clothes, or you got to do something of that nature where you have to pay attention to it. It's thrown at them, and it's rapid. That was the thing
Mm-hmm.
that I got from the first time, was how rapid it was, because I'm paying attention and keeping up. And I think back then you used to do that, like a triangle move where you went to the left and then you moved back and then you
Yeah.
went back to the right.
Well,
Yeah.
I was all by myself then.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Right.
And
Right.
and it was like even then you still got the chaos, you still got the confusion, but it was controlled.
Yeah.
It was that, and that's the thing that the experience that people need is like to get so close to realize that you almost fucked up, but yet you get to
Mm-hmm.
pull it off, and you
Mm-hmm.
get to settle down, and you get to breathe, and you get to look around and you say, okay, I got this. And you see that bell go off in the head, or that light bulb go off, and then they realize that they've been successful because they followed the plan. And all morning long, it's almost like Miyagi, wax on, wax off. All morning long, they're taking tourniquets on, putting them off, and the people get to the point where you're like, "This all we doing?" And nobody ever asked you that, but they had that look on their face. Had that look on their face.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but then in the afternoon, when it all kicked in, they realized why they had to do it so many times, because now it's second nature. And another one, how to carry them. How many times we've seen people carrying tourniquets, and you look at it, damn well when they take that out, they're gonna have a hard
It's
time.
not set up right.
Then I
Yeah.
said, nope, it's not gonna set up right. You got to flip it inside out. When those things, those little things like that,
Mm-hmm.
that 150 is definitely worth it. It's
Right.
definitely worth it. And I'm saying it from the inside out, from both sides. It's definitely
Mm-hmm.
worth it. If you haven't taken a stop the bleed class, you don't know how to use your tourniquet, but you bought one because it looks cool, and all the other cool kids got one. You need to take this class.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, there it is. And then the November 3rd, that is the Big Daddy. That class, rifle and tactical gear class, you got gear, you got plates, bring them out. Let's run them. Let's see how long it lasts. You got extra things that you put on your gun, your rifle, and you got flares and flashlights and lasers and all kind of other stuff. Bring it out. Let's see if it hangs on when you have to move and you're on the ground and you crawl and you're rolling over. See if all those accoutrements stay on after all of that. We've seen catastrophic failures and we've seen minor failures, but it's still a failure. And the people did not know that would happen. That's the key, is that they thought they were good.
And if I see it's about to fail, I'm gonna push it till it fails.
Until it falls apart.
Yeah.
Yep. And the good thing is no rifles have fallen apart that I've been a part of the last 5 years. I'm sure you've had it happen.
They haven't fallen apart, but remember all the ARs jam.
Right.
And they, even if the guys are cleaning them a lot, they jam and get rusty. And I never cleaned mine, but it still works.
Right.
But there's
it's got its
on the
brain.
range always jam.
Yep.
You always see it. So
yep. And the thing is, we always let them, hey man, you guys need oil. Nobody takes us up on it.
Right.
Everybody's good until they're not. And that's the funny part.
And when your shit jam, we don't stop.
Nope. You got it, and that's the part that I get to, the intermediate part. You got to be able to keep your firearms, both your rifle and your pistol, in working order. Keep it going, push through, clear the malfunctioning, make it work, keep moving. That's a good thing. This is why we do this class, because on top of that, you still got to follow the directions and the formations and know where you're supposed to be at every moment of you can't have any dawdling, can't have any going to the left when you should have been right, all that stuff. How many times we work through dry fire? We don't even know the count. I mean, it's almost now you do it up until the point where you see everybody can do it.
Yeah,
There was no mistakes. It used to be
Yeah.
like, oh, we do 10 times. Now it's like you gotta keep going. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
if people more people are paying attention now. Attention span has gotten better because I see people we moving along quicker.
Well,
Because I
I
remember a
haven't.
couple of those classes we didn't finish.
Yeah, I haven't said it in a while, but it's probably
Mhm.
coming when I tell everybody grab your ears and pull your heads out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but
Yep.
you know,
You
but
see, you see unfolding Joker. I'm not saying it. That's this guy
oh,
over there. He'll do it.
yeah, I'm gonna
What's up, Brent C?
I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff up once we move our pictures and stuff.
Brent
And
C. Coming from YouTube.
yeah, but I'm gonna give everybody
Yeah.
their shout
Mhm.
outs and their thanks for doing it. I just want to wait till we move our picture because I'll do it right now. It's gonna cover us up.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so that's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
November
All right, cool.
3rd, be an intermediate, show up, and we'll get it on.
Okay, so let me you also go back up to the top and laser engraving stuff, but I'm gonna try to share my Paulding pictures.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So let's see if this will work. I gotta get on the right screen. So that how I was set up in Paulding. We run you see the Saber Team tactical flag, and you also see the flag in the background too on the table. And stuff I make plaques, different sizes, big yard signs. Then the biggest seller I have is the phone stands. So every branch is in there. Some weird stuff is in there too. You know, I gotta make stuff for everybody. Just can't make it for soldiers. I love to, but
Gotta make money, man.
yeah, you gotta make money. And I think it's or is it one screen? I can't see. So these are dog tags, leather patches. I'm also making some stuff for somebody in the group right now. And then my wife, well, this is still myself. So I also make Christmas ornaments. As you see, those are hanging up right there.
Oh,
And yeah, then my wife makes she makes pottery, and we've been really selling a lot of that stuff. And our thing is to make a lot of volume and that's how we sell a lot of stuff and for a good price. Pottery. She also does wicker baskets and let's see what else here, and also does what is that called? The crocheting stuff. So, and you'll see the Saber Team tactical flag right there in the front too. And also one of the other things I make is these novelty ammo boxes. So that was my view from the show, me looking at everybody pass by. But like I said, there was a lot of you guys that came by and said hello. I really appreciate that. And just to say hi. I mean, that was really amazing. Though so many people came by. People I haven't seen in years, you know, but apparently they've been watching me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give a shots out to who we got here. Oh yeah, I can say big shooter. I can put him up. Why is that at the top today? You didn't notice that? It was yesterday. Last week it was at the bottom, but today is at the top.
right.
I saw Coach. Yep, there he is. There's Coach. Thank you for stopping through, Mrs. Saj. I know you giving Saj hell because he's working. And thank you for stopping through. And let's see what else. Who else? Then unfolding Joker. Oh, Tulag. Hey, what's up, my man? Thank you for stopping through. And yeah, unfolding Joker. He says paper or Criminate plates. I use steel. I don't use Criminate. I don't use
paper
Criminate
plates or ceramic.
Oh, ceramic. Yeah, I don't use ceramic. Yeah, or ceramic. I don't use ceramic plates at all because they break when you drop them. So I use steel plates. I got a 20-year shelf life on the anti-spalling, and you know, keep them out of heat. You can get probably 30 years out of them easily. Dingleberry is attached to your gear. Yep. The guys come. You know, and speaking of that, I've seen guys come out to the classes with laser rangefinders on their on their gear. I'm like, what the hell? You guys calling in airstrikes?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's
Mhm.
like, come on, man. Yep, high speed, low drag. Bathe those weapons. Yeah, what's that? Let's say bathe those weapons in oil like two hot chicks is about to to do some oil wrestling. That's right. And I hate to clean them, so ugh, you know what I'm saying. Brett C, thank you for stopping through. You on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Still loving the AK diagrams. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Brett. You did. Yeah, you'd appreciate that. Yeah, you did pick up one of those. All right, thank you. And unfolding Joker is like jam, jam, jam. So
That's right.
let's get into the nice topic. The nice topic, you guys, everybody knows what happened. President Trump second assassination attempt. Now, there are some questions going around about this second assassination attempt, and it is not looking good for the home team. Let's see how I can do this. I gotta move some stuff around here in the background so I can operate. All right. So let's start out. Let's see. Let's start out with this clown. And let's see, where am I at? Losing my place here. Okay. Cancel this. There's a lot. It's a lot to do, and you got to share this stuff. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
So this guy, let me see if I make this bigger. Okay. So this is the actual. I can move this over, I think. No, I can't. No, I can't. Oh, okay. So that's the actual guy. What is his name?
Three names. He got three names.
Yeah, it's three names. This guy, he fought over. He didn't actually fight in Ukraine because they wouldn't let him. He's 50 something years old and he has no military experience, so they wouldn't let him even fight in the war. So they had him doing support, but he was making videos for BlackRock and also the Azov Battalion, and which is actually really crazy, So that's basically it's looking like he was funded by the military industrial complex. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about this whole thing. Let me see. Hold on. I got some more stuff to share here. Now, okay. So here's the other thing. That's good. It's still shared. Hopefully, I don't share any private information.
Hope you got those skivvies.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it off, then do it. And so, did Ryan Roof have inside information to Trump's movement? Ex-FBI official said this was in the New York Post. Now, there's a video that's questioning all this, so I can do it like this. I figured this out a couple days ago that I can do this, and now here it is. This is the question that's blowing people's minds. And let me see. Okay.
See, one of the things that you guys are already on to, and especially our guys that we know, P3, Unfolding Joker, Brett C, you guys are on it already. Two Leg, I know you know this, and I definitely know Big Shooter. He used the AK-47. That's not a sniper.
No, it wasn't an AK-47. It was a Dragunov.
A drag. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's a Dragunov,
it was a Dragunov with this, and I'll tell you about the Dragunov in a minute.
Oh, I know. That changes it because I heard AK-47 and I didn't see the gun.
We're gonna wait till this start again,
and
this is gonna blow your mind with all this. You know what I'm saying? Because he used a Dragunov that you can't buy in the United States anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that was banned by the famous Obama. You know what I'm saying?
So that's been on embargo for almost 8 years now.
Yeah. So that weapon is being used in Ukraine, big time. Okay.
Is that it right there in that picture?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let the audio go here in a minute. I think who once I show this, I'm gonna say, okay, I think I know who helped set him up.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Big,
Okay.
big shooter.
There we go.
Go. No volume.
Oh,
No volume. Do you hear it?
you hear it?
No.
Or you don't hear it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me. Anybody hears that? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Al don't hear it. I hear it perfectly. Hold on. Let me try to relaunch it. And as a
So he says look like a SKS with a Monte Carlo stock, right?
no,
See,
it
I
wasn't.
didn't see
No,
it.
it wasn't. It was a Dragonov.
Okay,
It was
well,
actually a Dragonov.
we're getting this from the video that we just saw.
Oh, I understand the video, but the description of the weapon came back as a Dragonov.
Currently
Right.
fighting for the
Can you
Ukraine
guys hear
Foreign
that? You hear that?
Legion when he
Got
has no
it.
job.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
funding all
So
this?
let's restart this.
I got a couple of questions about Trump's would-be assassin. How's a guy who has 100 arrests on his record able to buy a firearm and vote in the Democratic primaries in a state he doesn't even live in? He voted in the North Carolina Democrat primaries in 2024, and yet he lives in Hawaii. How's a guy who lives in Hawaii able to travel to Washington, D.C., Florida, and Ukraine, apparently fighting for the Ukraine Foreign Legion, when he has no job? Who's funding all of this? How's a guy who has a weapons of mass destruction arrest on his record able to buy an AK-47 in the first place? How was he able to get that AK-47 into Donald Trump's golf course? How was the Secret Service able to see him behind this fence line when he's protected by Bush? How did he know where Donald Trump was supposed to be that day when Donald Trump's visit was off the record? Why is this guy in BlackRock ads and promo ads for the Ukraine war? Are we allowed to ask these questions? I'm asking them.
Now, see, this is the question. Trump did not tell Secret Service they were going to play golf. The only people he was going to go play golf with were the other two people that were going to play golf with him. This was unexpected, last moment. Okay, so either somebody's on that Secret Service team text him and let him know to be at this point, because Trump's going to be there, because he pulled his car up. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, that road is patrolled by police every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds is a police patrol going through there. He had to be at the right precise time to stop his car, get out, set up a sniper's nest, and prepare and wait on Donald Trump. And how did he know Donald Trump was there? Because there's bushes. You see, you can't see that area from the street. So in order to do that, he had to know exactly where Donald Trump was going to be in order to do that. So somebody had to be in contact with him, texting him and letting him know where to be, what time to go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's been in Afghanistan. And then you have a weapon that's from the war possibility. And and so the serial number has been scraped off the gun. We're finding out from the FBI.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
gone.
No, I'm not down. Yeah. I'm saying like, damn.
Yeah. So now we don't even know where the weapon came from. Like I said, this guy has felonies. He never should have been able to possess this gun. Where did he get it from? Wasn't he on? He should have been on the FBI's radar coming back from Ukraine anyway. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so, only thing I'm saying, possibility. Trump said he wanted to stop the Ukraine war. If he's working with BlackRock and doing those commercials, possibility BlackRock could be helping him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The other question is, the FBI immediately scrubbed his social media platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's another questionable thing. But this guy is walking around. They're showing the pictures of him in U.S. garb. So he's looking like a patriot, and a guy from, the right. He is actually a full, he's a Democratic supporter, 100%. And so, and I'm surprised they didn't kill him. But once the Secret Service shot at him, he broke and ran. He did not continue. He did not even try to fire back at the Secret Service agents. Or not. I mean, the guy is a coward to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And
How far do you think they were between the two of them? You did it. Seems like you did your homework on this one.
he said that from what I was hearing, the reports are from 300 to 400 yards.
3 to 5, and that's
Three
what
to
bothered
five?
me when I read it. I read it in AP, and it said 3 to 5. And the reason why it bothered me because you and I both know, and we've done it before, where we can, even small yardages, we can get close to like about 10, 15 yards out, right? Just gauging it by eye fucking it. How come they didn't know it? That's a big gap, 3 to 500. And I'm
Now,
being picky.
This is how the Secret Service work on that golf course. I found out.
Mm-hmm.
There's an advanced team that goes out before Trump.
Right.
Okay. So that advanced team was the ones who found him. Trump wasn't out there yet. Okay. So, but Trump was about to come out there. So they tackled Trump before he even gets out there. The advanced team found the guy. They saw the barrel sticking out of the bushes.
Right. And that's at what distance? Right. That's, because I mean, unless he's doing a sweep with binoculars 300 yards away and you see a barrel sticking out of a fence line.
No, you're talking about the guy who saw it. Well, apparently they walked the fence line too.
Okay.
Or they got guys on both sides. From this, I got this from a retired Secret Service agent. He was saying this. He was saying they walked the course, on both sides.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're gonna see anything, and so they would have saw as they were coming up. They saw the barrel, and that's when they started shooting. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Right.
That's great. Another one to me is like, I want to know what kind of car this guy was at driving. Because
okay. He was driving an SUV. It looked like it was black, a black SUV. I don't know the make and model, but
we're talking about $1 million neighborhood, bro. This ain't the local.
This SUV he had looked like a rental, or it looked like it was just purchased.
Oh, so he had a newer car.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to see how he fit in there.
This wasn't a Mall raggedy car, man.
Right.
He parked on the side of the road, gets out with his gear, set up a sniper's nest. They said he had body armor in it, but he had criminal plates in it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so
whoever set him up for failure. Because I don't see how this, when you put all the pieces together, somebody was helping.
They didn't sell him. They didn't sell him up for. They didn't sell him up for failure. They set him. So he had a Nissan Pathfinder. Okay, I'll put that up. And they didn't set him up for failure. They set him up on a suicide mission. He knew this was a suicide mission. Because once he does this, he's either going to die or not die.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's doing a one-way mission.
But something in the process made him change his mind besides the bullets flying. The bullets flying over him. Because remember, he wasn't hardened from Ukraine. They wouldn't let him fight.
Right.
So that's what made the stuff a little bit different. So a lot of these guys are giving information in here. So let's go.
Yeah, it is. That's why I
let's go ahead and
I pulled on those coattails because I know these guys.
So Unfolding Joker said the shooter's weapon looked like an Aranco model SKS. Some of the guys did say it was SKS, but if you look at it, the barrel is extra longer than SKS, and it had a scope on it. So
put a scope on the SKS. Ask me.
This looked like a Draco scope, not a Draco, but a Dragunov scope.
Dragunov, I got you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show
it looked that way.
I'm gonna show it again.
Kind of kits too.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it again without the audio. And let's see. I think they released the video of the gun. Let me see if I can just find that.
And that other one with the crazy part is the GoPro sitting above him. I don't know if he was trying to go live or what he was doing with that.
He was trying to record this so it can be witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, they want to show the world he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Right, and
he looks a little too old to be first thing he wants to do is get likes. But they never know.
Right, but this guy is a loser. I mean, he probably don't have any women. He's over there. I mean, the guy's a loser, man. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, you're going over Ukraine. How do you even get there? Like they said, where you get the money from? He had no job,
Right.
and so when he get there, you know, he's over there trying to bang uh, uh, Ukrainian women, and then because he did speak about, yeah, they got women out here in the front line. We got 2 of them out here, and all this other good stuff. And it was like, come on, dude.
Right. See,
You know,
Brett C is on the same note that you were saying. That barrel was long.
it was a very long barrel. I'm trying to find the gun photograph. If anybody can find that, and email it to Saber Team Tactical, because that we all know what guns look like. We can identify it very easily. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, if you can find it out, let me go ahead and put some. Yeah, his name was Ryan Ruth, and he's a whack job. So Big Shooter said he had a 30. Big Shooter said he had a 30 duckbill magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay. And
that leads it to be more of a SKS.
Coach said, "What's the difference?" And the difference is the one has a greater distance than the other. And,
the barrel,
because of the barrel. Yeah, the Dragunov is actually a Russian sniper rifle.
Right.
And Unfolding Joker said the serial numbers were removed. Looks like Big Shooter said looks like no, it's not a Carlos stock. I have one with I have a Carlos stock.
Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it's not one of those. Can you share a link? Yeah. Put the.
He sent the link to the Truth Social.
Did it send it to Truth Social?
Mm-hmm. That's where the link goes to.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it dead it out on me. It wouldn't allow me to see anything.
Truth. It's on Truth because I got Truth.
Then you should be fine.
Truth Social. He said he sent the link to Truth. That's
so.
No, when you
that's
guys.
The link it's going to take you back to.
Oh. Where's the link? Let's put the link in here and I'll grab it from here.
It is. It's in there. I just
clicked
it there.
Okay. All right. Truth Social. Boom. Let me pull this up. Copy. All right. Thank you. And let's pull this up because
all right,
this dude said, I'm thinking it was one of the guys who was with Trump either did it or it says source not found. So, hold on.
That's what I got too.
Yeah, it says source not
all right,
found.
that's the rifle there, bro. You see it?
No.
See the rifle?
Okay, there you go. All right. Let's go back. Okay, I see it. Right. Go back up. So that's, see the barrel all the way up. The barrel is actually touching the fence.
Right.
That barrel is extra long. So that wouldn't be an SKS. That would not be, because remember the SKS will have the bayonet fixed and it comes a little bit back where the gas block is. So if you look back farther.
But I think what everybody's saying is look at that grip. See that?
It's been changed. The grip has been changed, but you can change that on the Dragunov though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's pull up a Dragunov.
Right here, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
Yeah, let's pull up. Yeah, but I looking at the barrel. Go back.
I got you.
Then you look at it, had a scope on there. So.
Oh yeah, you can see the scope on it. You're right.
Yeah, you can see the scope is clear as day. Pull up a Dragunov Russian gun real quick, and I'm gonna put some more of these chats up. Okay, let me try to catch up some of you guys' chats. You guys are just going nuts. Appreciate you guys though. All right.
There's SVD. Let me see. That's the first one popped up. Let's see, Dragunov.
Okay.
Interesting thing.
Yeah, he voted for Trump in 2015. So it should have been 16. That's when it ran, 2016. But he also voted. He supported both parties, you know, to tell you the truth. But he also said Trump was a huge threat to the sovereignty of Ukraine. And so on Rama the Guy, Professor Savage Dad.
There you go.
There it is. See, there it is right here. You see that, guys? This is the reason. Hold on, let me pull this down. This is the reason why I say that. Look at that barrel. Look at the barrel length from the
Mhm.
gas block.
The gas block is what leads me to
right
believe
there.
what you just said, because that
Right.
that gas block looked just like
It's
this.
right there, and it had a 4-inch gap. Go ahead and bring
Mhm.
the other picture back up.
I
And
wish you'd have told me that. Give me a minute.
oh. And look at, hold on before you do that.
I got you.
Look,
I got
okay,
you.
because I want to say, look at the stock. The stock is interchangeable on the Dragunov. Okay, look at the stock in the
There it
back.
is.
You can change that stock. It's not a, you can make it a civilian stock, and that's probably how they got it over here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? By saying it wasn't a Dragunov, it was just an AK.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
with
can
a scope
happen.
on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the rifle it was. You know what I'm saying? Because you how you tell is by looking at the barrel. The barrel is the key dead giveaway.
Right.
You look at the barrel, then you look at the gas block, and you look at the gap between the gas block, then you go to the forward grip. That's how you identify this weapon. Okay.
Got it.
Now
Let
let's
me show
go
you the
back
other
to
one.
the other weapon.
Yep. Go back to the other one. Bingo.
And Brett said he agreed. There's a,
There you go.
all right, let's go to the barrel. Look at the barrel.
Let's see.
There it is. You see it? See the barrel right there?
Mm-hmm.
See how long the
And
barrel
even
is?
in this picture, even though this picture's the pixelation and all that, right here you can see the
Gas
the
block.
distance between the gas block and the barrel itself is real tight,
Mhm.
and then you just the features come down the same. The
Mhm.
magazine locks in the same spot. You
Yep.
know, the grip, the trigger,
And
even with the different stock.
what's
It's
throwing people off is that stock.
mhm,
That stock is throwing everybody off.
right.
This was a sniper rifle. This guy, he came there to do business.
Mhm.
You know
Oh,
what
no
I'm saying?
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. And the thing that I think also a lot of people are worried about, not worried, but concerned about is where are we going with this? Like, how many times is this
Mhm.
going to happen? You know, is this one of those deals where I've heard people saying, well, he's now pulling these stunts because that draws people more to him, you know, both sides. Because you hear both, even the opposition is saying, you know, they don't want anyone killed, that violence is not the answer, yada, 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 all that stuff. At this point, I don't trust nobody.
These are not stunts. This is
Mhm.
real.
Okay.
And they're going to keep doing it until they kill him. So, and the reason being, they don't care if they.
But didn't he change out the Secret Service the last time?
Yes, they did. But he does not get the same Secret Service as the president. Okay. But they're talking about increasing it. This you got to look at
Bro,
this is second attempt in
at
2
this point,
months.
he needs to take matters in his own hand and get his own group of
He has that. He has special operation guys who are retired who also secure around him too. He has 3 different layers. He has his inner circle, he has an outer circle, then there's another circle which is a police around him outside that. It's the
Yeah,
same
the
thing.
locals help out too. That's
Yeah.
that 30-second thing that you were talking about. I
Even
heard that
the
one.
locals had to bust through the gate to get in there to secure.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So this guy, if you notice, he's in FBI hands right now. And they still haven't charged him with attempted assassination of a president. They're charging him with gun and weapon charges, but not that of trying to assassinate the president.
But he didn't take a shot at the president.
Doesn't matter. It's intent. If
Mhm.
I take my gun and point it at you and don't take a shot, I'm still getting charged with aggravated assault.
Right, but not murder.
Exactly. So he's not charged with murder. He's charged with attempted assassination of a president, which should be a felony. It's the same thing if I take my gun and point at a congressperson or any type of other political creature. You know, I'm still going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I still should be getting charged for that. So I think I got some more stuff to share. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and share the news reports. And let's see. You guys let me know if you guys can hear this.
A close call for former President Donald Trump over the weekend after shots were fired in his vicinity yesterday. An apparent assassin left behind a bag and a gun. They were found along a golf course where Trump was playing golf. This is the second attempted assassination of the former president. Lee Waldman reports on how the incident took place and what we know about the shooter.
For the second time in 2 months, former President Donald Trump is the victim of an apparent assassination attempt.
So I don't think this is the last we'll see of crazies out there trying to do this.
Nope.
Sources say Trump was moving between holes 5 and 6 at his Florida golf club when gunshots went off. The golf round, a last-minute addition to his schedule.
I'm focused on finding out how he knew Trump's movements and where
Me too.
he was.
According to the Palm Beach County Sheriff, a Secret Service agent spotted a rifle barrel sticking out of a fence 300 to 500 yards away from Trump, and agents fired at a man in the bushes along the perimeter.
How was the outer perimeter? How was this shooter
How'd they
able
get
to
that
get
video,
to that outer perimeter,
I don't know.
I hope
an
there's- I hope
area
there's
that
file
should have been
footage.
identified
tell
as
you-
a
I'll
vulnerability
tell you about it. No.
previously?
Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says the quick thinking of a witness helped officers quickly apprehend a suspect.
Fortunately, we were able to locate a witness that came to us and said, hey,
That's him
I saw
in
the guy
Ukraine.
running out of the bushes. He jumped into a black Nissan, and I took a picture of the vehicle and the tag, which was great.
Law enforcement sources identified the person detained as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Ralph. Arrest records suggest Ralph has a history with firearms and law enforcement run-ins. An active Ukraine supporter and Trump critic, law enforcement says he was found with an AK-47 style rifle with a scope. It's unclear if he has an attorney. In Palm Beach County, I'm Lee Waldman.
So it's not making sense. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, Truth Social shared some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that is the question. This was I got one from Truth when he got arrested, and this was very interesting. Surprised they didn't gun him down, but he was very cooperative.
I think it's a coward part.
Keep that low.
Very cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Which is also strange for a man on
Why?
a suicide mission. He's on a suicide mission.
Man, he changed his mind.
Once
That
the
dude
bullets
changed
start-
once those bullets whizzed past his head, he changed his mind. I want to
and that-
live.
And that's why the Ukrainians didn't give him a weapon. They sent him to the front line because they knew this guy.
Remember that black guy that he said, "I'm not gay no more." He said, I don't want to die no more.
Oh my God.
MK Ultra wore off.
Right. MK Ultra.
Mhm.
All right. Here's some more details. All right. This is from our fearless leader. And
shit. Is he awake?
yeah, he's awake. He just woke up. I don't know where he's going. Let's go.
I think thank God the president's okay. I think we got a full report so far. We're down there tonight. But one thing I want to make clear, the service needs more help. And I think the Congress should respond to their needs.
President Joe Biden speaking out about the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump this past weekend, stressing the Secret Service, as you heard there, needs more help. A man is now in custody, accused of planning to assassinate the former president. He's now facing charges. Rebecca Castor has more about that suspect and what happened.
The suspect had his first appearance here at a federal court in West Palm Beach today. He's now charged with several federal gun crimes.
This was the scene outside Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate last night, hours after a second attempt on his life was averted. On Sunday, a Secret Service agent protecting Trump while he golfed fired at a man pointing an AK-style rifle through the bushes lining the course.
We turned him over to the FBI, identified themselves as the lead investigators.
Police say the suspect, 58-year-old
Look at his
Ryan
face.
Ruth of Hawaii,
Mhm.
was roughly 400 yards away from Trump. He took off in a car but was later detained. Lawmakers now are asking how the alleged gunman was able to get so close.
Look at the bushes.
Whether or not he staged it earlier, we don't know. But the reality is he was able to set up a shooter's hide and prepare himself for the shot and let the president get within max effective range of that SKS.
President Biden and Vice President Harris have denounced the attack.
Thank God the president's okay.
While a House task force investigating Trump's first assassination attempt in Pennsylvania is now requesting a briefing with Secret Service.
This is the second now attempt in just a short span of time. It's evident that we need the highest level of resources assigned to be on his detail and protecting him.
The acting director of the Secret Service, Ronald Rowe, was here in West Palm Beach today, meeting with his agents and local authorities. In West Palm Beach, Florida, Rebecca Castor, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right.
Illinois U.S. Senator
real quick.
Okay.
One thing. There's one to say, because it goes not only for what's happening there, but what's also happening currently. You're in position right now to make changes, right? Why do you say the service needs more help, and then pass the buck? You should help them. You should help them. You fix the problem. You're in charge of the whole damn thing.
I'm going to tell you a little secret about that little cocksucker. All right. So he knows. Thank you, P3, for coming on the show. And also thank you, Big Mike. And how did he see the barrel from 300 yards? I don't think they saw it from 300 yards. I think they saw it closer. But if you saw the cubby hole, him going through, he had remember how I said the bushes are not, you can't see the golf course from the outside. You have to go up and get inside the bushes in order to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how did he know to pick that spot? How did he know to park his car right there and have the timing down pack where there's no cops coming through to pick that spot to wait on the president to come through? Mm-hmm. So the president we have in office right now, he is salty. Okay, because if you saw what he did the other day, the dude put on a mega hat in one of the states he was at. So that's telling you right there he's supporting Donald Trump. You know, why would he put on a mega hat? You know what I'm saying? Then for him to say this immediately, I think he's trying to sabotage Kamala Harris's election. You know what I'm saying?
Could be, but the thing is, you can make the change. The same was when the election and my man the debate and he goes off on a tangent because she made comments about his damn rallies and nobody talked about immigration anymore. Right? She's in charge right now. She's telling us what she can do and what she will do in the future about immigration.
She's not going to
change it right now.
She's not going to do it.
But the thing is, they're talking about in the future. If I'm elected, I can do this. You got power now. You are the czar of immigration now. You're the czar of the border now. Make some changes now. Same thing with my man. He's talking about the service needs more help.
Mm-hmm.
The same service that's guarding you needs the damn help.
Now,
so this is and all the holes in it. This is a Swiss cheese, bro. This is a block of Swiss cheese. Too many holes for me. Too many holes for me.
In hell or high water, they're not going to try to let Trump become president. All right. They're going to continue to try to assassinate him. They know rifles are probably not going to do it. So next, we're probably going to look at something happening with his plane.
Explosion.
Or an explosion or a bomb. Yeah. And all
right, I'm gonna give you one of these
I'm not finished yet, bro.
Potential
I'm not
pieces.
finished. I'm not finished.
You know, but on the same lines before you go forward about rifles and explosion. We went from ARs the first time.
AKs, because this was the reason why they're going to blame this whole thing on a Russian hitman. Okay. That's why the rifle was left. That's why it's no traceable serial number. They was going to blame this whole thing on Russia. And so they're already saying Russia hacked his campaign. They already said Putin supports Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They said Putin support Kamala Harris. He likes her best to be president.
Oh, yeah. Everybody likes that for them to win, because at that point it's like easy fight, a walkover fight.
Right. So if you do that, you can be actually to take her out. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna say, well, Putin wants to, he might as well just get rid of Trump. So also too, the other angle,
he would yeah, based on his history, yeah.
I don't think so. And this is my honest belief. I don't think so. So because I saw, if you go watch some of the past footage of the way Putin and Donald Trump reacted together compared to the president we had now, he had mad respect for that man.
Right, but I'm talking about as far as an adversary. I would rather fight a weak fighter than to fight a guy that has skills.
I would too.
Mine.
But check this out. This is what happened on Friday. Now they're doing two angles of this to stop him from becoming president. One, they want to get rid, they want to assassinate him.
Right.
The second is they're willing to start World War III, a nuclear war, in order to make this happen too. Check this shit out. On Friday, NATO just got their approval from the United States to strike with missiles inside Russia. Putin immediately came on over the weekend and said, if they do this, this is an act of war. This is a declaration of war. He's already told them, I will nuke certain cities if you do this. Okay? So now, here's the other thing. Let me pull this up. Did I email this to myself? Fuck. Because I just got it confirmed just a few minutes ago. We're deploying troops right now. And let me find this. Let me get this article that I just confirmed is actually true. And let me email this to myself. The 11th Airborne out of Alaska has just been deployed to a combat zone that's closer to Russia. Fuck, why I can't email? Oh, there it is. Can't even work my email right now. What the hell? And yeah, I have a friend of a friend who's actually with the 11th Airborne, and I just confirmed they're getting ready to deploy. And come on, email. Boom.
Wow. Yeah. So according to Reuters, his options are if the West lets Ukraine use its long-range missiles to strike Russia, they include British military assets near Russia or in extremists conducting a nuclear test to show intent.
There you go, right there. There's the headlines. Oh shit! What the hell? There's the headlines, guys. You can see it black and white. This was just posted.
Aleutian Islands.
Yep. So, and that airborne unit, the 11th Airborne, they just brought that unit back online. It's an air mobile strike unit.
Woo.
You know, paratroopers. That's all it is. Highly mobile. And it's
You're absolutely right, Big Mike.
Quick fighting hit force. So,
and especially they're getting close to Alaska, because that means they're getting close to mainland USA.
They've been doing Alaska for decades. You know what I'm saying?
But they're making sure you remember them.
Yeah, they've been doing Alaska for decades. That's why that unit was put up there, to secure the Alaskan border, because they feared they was going to come down through Canada.
Oh yeah,
and that is the strike that we're looking at. But the United States is helping in the next 60 days before this election. They're going to try to kill Trump or do a strike and start World War III. And so we're not going to have this. They're trying not to have this election. You know what I'm saying? And they will destroy this country.
Now you say they? What's that? Who do you think is a third party or?
No, these are the people we got in power right now, and that's including Republicans and Democrats, the military-industrial complex, all of them, because they know if Trump get into office, people are going to jail, because he's going to find out what they've been doing, and they don't want him there. They want this war, Ukraine, to go, because that has been the biggest bank robbery we ever have been seeing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with cooler heads, let's see if what Putin does. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
he gets hit in his country, will he fire conventional weapons back or will he nuke the shit out of them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's saying, well, we thought Russia was badass and now Ukraine is kicking ass. Only reason Ukraine has been holding on is because of NATO. That war would have been over in 2 months. NATO is helping. We gave them javelins, and the javelins have been the most phenomenal weapon we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So we're giving them aircraft. We're giving them drones. We got drone technologies coming out of this. You know what I'm saying? We got combat dogs. I mean, it's all types of new stuff that's coming out of this. And so they want to keep this money flowing. They're robbing us. You look at all the billions that's been going to Ukraine, and you hear about this guy's buying stuff, and you look at all these military new contracts that's coming out. I mean, it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Everybody's making money off of war right now.
Oh yeah.
So they went straight in from Afghanistan to now Ukraine. You know, and then you got the NATO supporting this bullshit. NATO should be the first ones to say, no, we're not doing this, but they're supporting it. And you got to wonder why. And we got the Republicans and we got the Democrats all champions for this war and making it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to happen within the next couple of weeks or so.
At least until they get their investment back.
Right. So it's no investments coming back. This money is being put in their pockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them getting paid.
Oh yeah, until they're getting paid. So the thing of it is, if Russia does this and his balls are bigger than what you guys are seeing right now, he's not doing this by himself. You guys do realize he made an alliance with China. Okay.
Yeah,
China made an alliance with him. China made an alliance with India. China made an alliance with North Korea. So if this shit kicks off, it's going to kick off in multiple.
They even got a little nickname for it.
What's that?
Brick or something. And then when it went,
Yeah, that's right. So he knows he's talking shit because he's got China is backing him, man. You know, so everybody thinking, fuck China and all this stuff. Dude, we're not going to survive this. United States will be annihilated. We're not going to survive this. We're not going to survive it at all.
It's
so
BRICS.
Yeah,
Brazil,
BRICS.
Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates.
Right. So like I said, remember, this is going to get crazy and crazier the closer we get toward this election. So now we just had an assassination attempt. I don't think Trump's going to be exposed as much as he's going to be exposed again. I was just listening to him on X. He did a live broadcast on X, and I think he might end up going virtual. You know what I'm saying? And getting out of the public's eye, because this is a second attempt. He can only survive so many of them. You know what I'm saying? Before they get him.
The odds are right.
The odds is not in his favor.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're getting closer and closer with it, and until they work out the bugs, and it's gonna happen.
Right.
So
somebody's
he's got
give the right information at the right time, and then there'll be somebody standing there waiting.
and they're gonna take him out. And they know if they take this man out, it's gonna cause a civil war. They don't give a damn. That's exactly what.
But that's
they
going to cause chaos. And,
that's what they want. That's what they want. So they can put the country into martial law. There's no election. Because they know patriots are going to go to the streets, and they're going to go to the streets with guns. They know this.
Oh yeah, it won't be a mass gathering the next time.
No, it won't be a mass gathering. But they already told you, you go to the streets and try to stand up for your rights. You on the right. We're going to January 6th your ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. So be ready, because that's what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this clown, this Kamala gets in office. We're going to look at a country we can't even recognize. And we're getting that way. And we only have less than 2 months before we see it happen. Yeah.
Load your magazines, buy extra ammo, food storage, water, you name it.
Be ready to hunker down at your house for a couple months.
Yep.
Get your stuff together if you haven't gotten to get together already.
If you were doing it now, you're a little late, but you still got some time.
Mm-hmm. So, and get yourself together. In the meantime, hit the damn thumbs up button.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the show if you like the show. If you guys listening to it, you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. We shared a lot of information tonight with you guys.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
appreciate it. It was a nice little circle.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I mean, I must have you guys stunned because you guys are not chatting anymore.
I noticed that. I didn't say anything. I watched it a few minutes. It's been that way for a while.
Okay,
It's been that
so
way for a while.
Unfolding Joker said the FBI confirms it's an SKS style rifle. I do not trust the FBI with a pack of bubblegum.
Well, we can at least agree it's a 7.6239.
Yes, it's 7.62 by 39. The FBI is the piece of shit law enforcement in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Bumbling investigations.
Yeah, they're covering up stuff. We know they're against the president, Trump.
They've been blown investigation.
They also was pushing the Russian hoax and all types of other stuff. So I don't trust the FBI for shit. I'm going to try to hear if one of the local law enforcement officers will reveal some information down the road, because they will.
Right.
Somebody's going to tell it.
Yeah, when they realize, especially when it's getting off the tracks, they'll be starting getting little nuggets here and there.
Just how we got out of the first assassination attempts. People started giving up information. They'll give it up. This way.
And
we'll probably find out by the end of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Big Shooter, he's listening and
exactly.
He's listening and loading up magazines at the same time. Yep. Your magazines, get them loaded. You guys need to get to Walmart and buy you some of that 25-year shelf life food. Put in your house. You need to get water in your house. You need to have everybody has a plan for when this thing kicks off, because you know for a fact the news is not going to show when it's happening. You're going to have to try to pick this up on your own. Get you some
to the ground.
Get you some radios. Let's see. Hold on. The radio. Hold on. Stand by.
Oh shit, y'all done really got him worked up now. He's going to get the real deal. And that is making me laugh.
So
I knew it.
These radios are a little expensive. They're called rapid radios. And but they're worldwide, as long as there's cell phone towers around. Get yourself some rapid radios, and you can get you some for your family in
Life
each one. And what they work on is the same cell phone tower channel that BlackBerry was using. So even if the cell phone tower is jammed, this is going to be on a totally different frequency, because there's a bunch of frequencies that are open on the cell phone side, and they haven't blocked them yet. And so, like I said, you don't need a license for these. You just own them. You pay $50 a year for the rapid radios. And if you go to rapid radios, you can look them up and check out the prices and stuff. But there's
we got a coupon for that. We got a product.
No, I don't have a coupon for that. Brent C said, gets you some water purification.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember, you can
store.
If you store water in a dark place, location, it can stay there for at least 6-7 months without even being purified. So just buy a whole bunch of bottled water, store it, or get water containers and put in there, and but you can find the purification table on Google. Just don't put too much chlorine in it if you do use chlorine after a while, because it will give you diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So when it sets off, the media will be blacked out. Yes. And if you notice, the media didn't black out when we had the Summer of Love. They showed it, so everybody saw it in real time. But if it's on the other side, they're going to black it out, because they know they're on the losing side, because there's more of us than it is them, and they know this. So they're not going to expose themselves to be, especially the The news stations are not going to expose themselves because they're going to be like, well, they might come in here and storm this place. You know what I'm saying? And so get your stuff together, guys. And if you don't have it together by now, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you guys should be at least 80% already together right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think some people are just wishing it away.
Some people, when you tell them about the gloom and doom, because I was talking to some people at the show, and they were looking at me like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, I was like, yeah. But the thing about it is, it was so many people out there that I was recognizing as patriots because either the hats gave it away, the tattoos gave it away, or the shirts gave it away, or the way they looked at certain things I had on the table. And I was like,
representing.
Yeah. So I looked at them and I said, hey, you're a patriot, aren't you? Yep. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we had to talk about. That's all we had to say. You know what I'm saying? And but there's a lot of people who are ready and know what's going on. And there's a lot of people stockpiling and got plenty of stuff ready. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to find those people and seek them out. And don't be afraid of their color. So if you sit up here and thinking their color is going to be a problem and you just want to stick with one color, and you got the problem. You're the problem. Yeah, you got the big ass problem. And because I know I got life skills, you know, and those skills go both a long way. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I don't get knocked out in the first 5 seconds.
You remember that movie? I forgot the Steven Seagal movie, and he was supposed to be a badass Sarge, and got flown out the window the first goddamn. Didn't even make it to the. They took off. Didn't even make it to the drop zone. And he was out the window.
He was sitting up there talking shit at the door or some shit like that.
That's the one.
Got sucked out. You know, look at also too. Remember Samuel Jackson in that one with the shark? He was talking all that shit, and we're gonna do this, and the shark came up and ate his black ass. Everybody was like, "Oh fuck, we're fucked." Yeah. So you know, self-preservation. Think about your family. Think about yourself. Hey, don't even thinking about bugging out. It's gonna be no place to go. No place to go. Every city is going to be the same way. Every highway is going to be cluttered. Okay.
Get out of the city.
Yeah. So
if you're in the city and you live in the city, find somebody that's outside the city that you can hunker down with.
Yeah. If you can get out of the city.
Yeah.
If you can get out of the city. You got to see.
I think it's going to be easier to get out of the city than it is to get into the city.
No. We had this already happen down here when we had the snow apocalypse in Atlanta, and
but that was
nobody was able to get out the city.
You're right, because the movement, all those cars got blocked in. I got that. But if you're talking about
jackknifing,
but if you're talking about a jam, walk. I'm getting out. There's no way you keep me inside no damn zombie. And I ain't talking about the undead ones. I'm talking about those unprepared fuckers that are gonna panic.
Okay, here we go. Coach say looking to creating a network.
A MIA network along with Rapid Radio. MEAH.
Oh, okay.
Mesh. He said mesh.
Mesh.
MIA.
Yeah, a mesh network. And that's cool. I really don't want to talk to a lot of fuckers. You know what I'm saying?
We'll come and get you when everything is over.
At that point, I really don't want to talk to a lot of people because I don't know who to trust. I don't know who's listening. You know, and be like, I'll be like, I got some, I got this now. Like, I got some pound cake over here. You know what I'm saying? And and it's got white frosting on it. You know, so you want some? Come on, get it. Because I'm not going to say what I have. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah. So
even to this point, it's like you lock down, and those that you already know to be friendly, you deal with. And like you have a hard time because you ain't got no damn neighbors that you like.
I got a few. I got some patriots.
Okay.
I got several patriots. I haven't reached out to them, but I figure I'll reach out to them when it's time. You know what I'm saying?
You got to set it up in front. And Mike, I would, but that's a long way. Well, at least you're not in the city, Mike. Because what I understood, right? You're out that way.
I'm not posting that.
Yeah, out there. No, I'm not. but he said you come to his campground. Then
Yeah. I understand, Mike, but I have a lot of stuff.
You're closer to the campground than I am.
Yeah. I'm a pillbox. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm a pillbox with a flamethrower. So just look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm watching you on the camera.
What?
This is you. I'm watching you on the camera. Keep moving.
Oh yeah. right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
I know.
Yeah.
You're patient as that damn spider in my garage.
And I will I will round up the people in my neighborhood just like the SF do when the mountain yards, you know. So yeah, I already know who to trust and who not to trust in my immediate vicinity. And
I got the same thing going here. I'm a little bit more friendly, so I don't have not standoff or staring people down. But I know the ones that
how you know I'm like that? How you know I'm like that?
I know you, bro. I know you. Fuck you looking at me? You looking at me? I'm looking at you. But yeah, I got a group, and I'm only saying this now to let everyone know this is what you need to do, is to reach out, to have a conversation. You don't have to go into detail of what you got and what you plan on doing or your sources or anything like that. Just to get an understanding of what these other people can do and what they bring to the table. Backgrounds, skills. Other than the fact that somebody can make a good pot of beans, that's not really necessary right now. We need to be able to defend, fortify, and then rebuild. People who can tend to the farmers are needed. People who can grow.
But you ain't got time to be growing shit.
Not now, but in the future, if you have to sustain, you're gonna have to.
If it's a nuclear holocaust, you ain't growing a goddamn thing.
You were leaning on Putin
so
to push the button.
Oh yeah, but that's what this shit can get down to. Even if it's just civil unrest, you stay your ass at home.
Oh
okay?
yeah, absolutely.
And
but the collapse of the government will come after that. We'll wind up with rule without law, and that's the problem. The cops
a lot,
dude.
The cops
are
disappear.
Gonna be gone.
Then they're going to disappear.
The first wave,
right? They're going to disappear.
There's not enough cops to control 5% of the population, and 5% of the population decided just to fuck up right now.
Right, because the cops are going to be dealing with their own issues, their own family.
Right,
and so
there's the ones that can make it home. Most of those guys, they're dedicated people. They're going to stand and hold the line. But what I'm trying to tell you, there's not enough for 5% of any population anywhere. I'm talking about Mayberry to any major metropolises. If 5% of the population there decides to fuck up, the cops are outnumbered right off the top.
And
look at Atlanta. Atlanta's got maybe 1,500. They're supposed to have 2,500. On average, they run between 1,500 and 1,800 officers.
And don't expect the National Guard to come help you. Have you guys seen those guys on TikTok? They're a joke. They're a joke. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's the ones that you're gonna have the problem with showing up, because they're more people who are part-time. They don't have a big stake in it. Your sworn people, your actual military guys are the ones that will probably wind up replacing the National Guard.
Hey, let's look. He said there's an oil field on fire now.
Damn.
Let's see what we
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yeah. When things settle down, I'll be on my way.
Yeah. Oh.
Me and Omar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you're gonna need somebody for guard duty. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh, is it oil field or oil rig?
It's in Texas, it looks like.
You found it?
Yep. Pipeline in LaPorte.
All right, go ahead and pull it up.
Yep. Hold on. Give me a minute. Bob, stop talking.
Let's jump right in here. Give us a sense. The network of pipelines. What are we looking at here? I mean, how intricate are these networks, these system of pipelines across our area?
Oh, it's a pipeline.
In this part of the world, there are pipelines everywhere.
This is
And you can
Louisiana.
see
Laporte.
by the video that you're showing. I've got it up on my screen here. I'm not really ignoring you. I'm looking at my other screen. This is a big right
Texas.
You can see a power line there.
That's Texas.
Typically, what happens, and especially in highly populated areas, they'll
So it already blew up.
right of
You see all the
way.
burn
So
area?
they'll have a pipeline, they'll have product lines, they'll have
So this
power
is just
lines,
it's been
all in the
contained.
same
Well, it's
particular
just burning the pipe right now. But it
Well,
already
it's
blew
just
up.
burning, right?
Yeah, it already blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike Smith says Atlanta PD has around 600 officers.
600 officers.
Right. That's not enough. For a city
And
that's
millions
down.
of people are down there. Right.
Yeah.
That's why I said 5% of the people, population decide to act a fool. Most agencies across this nation are outnumbered immediately. Even when they call in state police and local jurisdictions, they have reciprocity with other jurisdictions. They call them in, mutual aid and all that stuff. There's not enough officers. There's just not enough. I've been a part of these role plays, and we go through this whole thing and we try to see where we can manage it. Basically, all you're doing is trying to mitigate it. Let them run its course. The same with the lady in Baltimore made the bad decision. Let them run its course. She should have kept that to herself and just let them do that. But to say it out loud makes people feel bad. I mean, you got no confidence in them. You just let them do what they want to do.
Yeah, what's this?
Hope it don't take much.
Korean barbecue. That's a Korean bar. That's a Korean barbecue. Yeah, that's big ass. That's a fire. That's funny. Yeah. But yeah, you guys get your shit together, man. I mean, it is what it is.
And keep your ears out on this assassination thing, because we never know. Like you said, Al, the potential of this happening a third time, and I think the third time they're going to become bigger.
I think they're going to get him.
Yep, the third time they come in with explosives. They obviously tried two different rifles. They AR the first time, the AK the second time. I mean, other than going with a bolt action 6.5 or something like that, next thing you C4 or grenade.
Yeah, if they can get it in here without it being traced.
Right. And how these guys are getting closer and closer to Trump when this first one happened? How do you get a guy that even gets the route to find out? These are all the questions. We started off with these
inside
questions.
Inside job. There's somebody on that Secret Service team or somebody close to him is giving them that information.
That's what it seems like. Because this is, you said it earlier, how do you just take a chance and go to some location and then all of a sudden he's there? Inside job, but inside, and then 2 times he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, that ear thing, I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, he got blood on him, and then the next day is lickety split, no wound, no marks.
Oh, it's a wound. It's a wound.
It's on the top of his ear, on the bottom.
It's on the top. It's on the top.
Okay, I didn't see that.
It's on the top of his ear. Yeah, it's not on the bottom.
It's
right on the top, right there. So you can see it.
Is it like a powder burn?
No, it looks like a little cut.
Remember back in the old days in movies, they always when they survived, they always got glazed. I got grazed. I just got glazed.
Yeah, it's like a little indentation. It's not much. He got lucky. You know what I'm saying? He got very lucky.
There's a pop.
But yeah, we just want to stop by and give you guys some stuff. We appreciate you guys stopping through and get your shit together. That's all I gotta say. And I'm gonna do one more time. Hold on. And where's my hit the damn thumbs up button, guys? You know what I'm saying? We're on Twitch, we're on Locals, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. Screw YouTube and hit the thumbs up button on Rumble. That's what I want you guys to do. And you guys over there watching on YouTube, get a Rumble account. Stop messing around with this crap.
We'd appreciate it if you hit.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all we have to say.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Just get a Rumble account. That's all you gotta do. And it's not
free.
hard. Yeah. All right. What you got, Al?
Hey man, protect the second, pass it on to the next generation. Take somebody to the range.
Right. And Milana. What's up with Milana?
Melania.
Melania? I don't know. All right. Have a good one, gents. You guys too. All right, we'll see you in the range. Oh, you know what? I got to do this right, Al. I keep doing it wrong. I almost hit the button. And what am I looking for here? Yep. Boom.